Hi ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are joining us today on the wrong lane of a roundabout. Right, you're joining us today and we're off to somewhere which I really enjoy. I first went here as a child on a school trip. And the reason I'm taking Theo here is one, because I enjoy it. Two, because I think schools, and I'm not having a dig at his school at all, because I really like his school actually. Schools seem to less and less do these kind of trips. I think it's to do with the costs, probably insurance and stuff like that.
And COVID.
Well, no, not really COVID anymore.
Well, it was.
Well, that was years ago, mate. It's not now.
I know, but for some reason it's still not kind of
Well,
doing
no,
it.
I don't think it is that. I think it's literally just costs. And I don't think everybody can afford it.
Please.
And the school can't afford to pay the extra for everybody else.
Please lower the government. Please lower the prices, government.
So basically, we're off to a place called Ironbridge. Now, Ironbridge has the bit that I really enjoy. There's a number of things. You've got an iron bridge, funnily enough. You've also got a Victorian museum, and it's kind of like a living, working museum. So you've got like a pub that's an actual sort of Victorian-y sort of pub. You've got a sweet shop, which is a Victorian sweet shop. What is it with Silver Fiestas trying to beat me off the lights every time today?
They're going to lose, aren't they?
Yep. So, yeah, basically that's where we're off to today. We're off to Ironbridge to have a little mooch around, see what's what, and hopefully you'll join us. So stay tuned, I should say, and we'll see what we think.
Bye.
So here we are in Ironbridge. We've just gone through the entry. There's a short video to watch, apparently, which we're just watching now. And then we're going to go through into the Victorian town. So should be interesting to see what's what. So let's have a look at this video. I think this is smelting, I don't know what we're doing. I'm guessing making iron, as it's called Ironbridge. What do you reckon? It does sound slightly creepy, doesn't it? So this is the stairs to the Victorian village, apparently. That's what we're doing. Oh. And for someone who's just done their garden the day before, it's not great on the old leg muscles. Do. You spin me right round. There we go. I'll tell you what, buddy, why don't you go in front of me, because that makes it a bit more interesting for people to see, doesn't it? What's going on over here then? So we got... Oh, that's where we were stood listening to the thing. So this is the area. Right. Yeah. I'm guessing you're right. Let's have a look. So we walk out here. Oh, wow. So this is how it would have looked in Victorian ages. I do like it around here. So you've got refreshment room and the way out. But we've just come in, so we don't need that. Let's walk down here, see what's going on. So this is called Blists Hill. So it shows you there on the plaque, or the thing, whatever you want to call it, sign post of all the different exhibits, shops, and what have you. One of the things I remember, Theo, is I remember coming here once with Mummy, right? There was a doctor's surgery, and Mummy, we saw these sort of tools that the doctors used to use. And Mummy was like, oh my God, that's barbaric, that's horrendous. And I sort of said to her, I said, well, if you think about it, in 100 years or so, I'm pretty sure that people will think that the tools that we use now are barbaric, wouldn't you have thought? Barbaric means kind of like really brutal, really like hurtful, really aggressive. Oh wow, look at that. Stand out the way, stand on here.
No, it just feels very
That's so cool, isn't it?
victorian.
It does, doesn't it? So you know Great Grandpa Sid? He used to deliver bread on horse and cart when he started out.
Imagine what the horse is thinking every single day. I go out here. This is
Well, the horse must be thinking, it's a bit weird because like, you've got people in old clothes, you've got people in new clothes, what's going on? Right, where do you want to go, darling? I think if we go that way, actually you've got the map. Let's have a look at the map, see what the map tells us.
looks like an old-fashioned blowing.
Let's have a look. So it does look like, as Theo rightly says, it does look like an old-fashioned newspaper. So can we go sort of down there and round?
Whoa, yeah.
That's what I'm looking like. So yeah, if we go down that way, yeah, and then we'll go up and round, yes? Okay, let's go down that way then. Let's go, boy. So we've got Hobbs Fine Ales. So obviously that's the pub. Old-fashioned pub. Shall we have a look at the old-fashioned pub? So this is like the pubs of the day. Wow. Actually, there's some pubs like this in Stroud still. Oh yeah. You smell the sort of the sort of wood and the fire and everything. So cool. It's so cool. Oh well, we might pop in here later for a pint or something. I don't know why I'm going very Gloucestershire. Whilst being here, but I have. Say again. Have you got your microphone on?
Nope.
So here, Theo,
Yeah.
we've got butchers. So again, this is what the butchers used to be like.
Are these real words, like stuff?
No. These are well, I don't know. They might be real birds. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. But there you go. Sort of come in, and this would be your butchers with
Okay, that's
stuff hanging in the window.
That's definitely fake.
The rabbits.
That's fake. That might be true.
But
I've actually
again,
got
sort
the
of,
guts
how
of the
cool
pig.
is this?
They've actually got the real guts of the pigs and stuff.
So I don't know whether it would be this big or not, or this, small, to be frank.
These bunnies and chickens.
Oh, look at that till. Look at the old till.
Oh god.
How beautiful is that?
Whoa.
But even the tiles, look at the tile work. It's all like Victorian. It's all... Wow. I'll tell you what, see on the ceiling, all these sort of rods and poles and stuff, that'd be quite useful in the kitchen.
It would be, wouldn't it, really?
Because you could hang like your pots and pans from it, wouldn't you?
I know. Do you think that's real, rabbit?
I wouldn't have thought any of them are real. Well, I suppose it could be stuffed, because the only thing is they would get a bit smelly after a while, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think they are stuffed. I think some of them might be stuffed. That isn't stuffed, you can tell. Look at it.
God knows. But very, very good.
I find that quite funny.
What, a slab of meat?
That's definitely not true.
That's definitely fake. Come on then, let's have a look. So that's the butchers. We've had a butchers at the butchers. Get it? Where are you going? You're going the wrong way.
No, look.
Oh, you just wanted to look at the cogs and stuff.
Yeah.
So is this like a...
I think it might be a boatway.
Boat railway?
I don't know what
Railway
this is.
shed, something like that?
Mm.
Something like that, I don't know, to be honest.
There's actual horses there.
Yeah, there's obviously the horse stables.
God, I've got to imagine his face. I've been sat here all day doing nothing. I haven't even gone on like, God, I haven't done
And you've got a
anything.
machine printer. I'll tell you what, Theo, right, you
Yeah?
look at these things here, like votes for women and stuff like that. That, to me, the way that's printed, the way it looks, reminds me, especially like Steampunk Weekend, that reminds me quite a lot of like the Harry Potter sort of printing, how it looks.
Yes, you're
Do you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can see sort of like the inks and the printing stuff and the ink pads. Wow, we've got the presses. So cool. Carry on down that way. Well done. You sort of think, yeah, it does. It reminds me very much of Harry Potter, actually. You can almost imagine these working away by magic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It kind of smells Harry Potter if you like really sniff it.
It does, yes. Well, it smells just very old, very Victorian, very of the era, to be honest. Right, where are we off to now then? Brass founders. Oh, I love these old signs like the Bovril and stuff like that. Just signs like that I think cool. Is this stonemasonry? Yes. So this is how they get a big chunk of stone, and then they cut it and chip into it. And
how? Is there like a brick or something? What machines are these?
well, there'd be probably lots of bless you, lots of tools. Bless you again. Lots of machinery.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. So this would be one of them, wouldn't it? This would be
a smoother.
That's a steam machine. So you've got the belt on that one there, look.
The belt, the
belt there, which would attach to that there. So that would drive it. I don't know what that is. Would you reckon that's just a milling thing, just to turn it into smaller stones or something?
Possibly, yeah, probably.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
There's small stones and the big stones there, I'd say it is.
Oh. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not pretty cool. It's very cool.
And if you put it over here,
yeah,
look, that's definitely stone.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
That's stone.
It's like a stone milling thing.
Yeah, they had a very similar thing during the Clarkson, didn't they? Like a flappy thing.
They had a grindy sort of thing, but not a.
Ooh, what is this?
What's what?
This. There's an entrance where it's not making us not go in it. I'm guessing you can get a ride on that.
I'm guessing so.
That's going to be cool.
We shall have a look into that then.
Whoa.
That's just a nice little
Outdoor
relaxing garden.
That noise over there of the dong 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 just reminds me of that train Empire simulator that me and Pops play. This sounds exactly the same.
That's a nice little garden. Right, there's a lady with a child over there, so we'll let her have some peace.
I actually
it sounds like it's just like a steam sort of engine-y sort of sound.
That's what I mean. Maybe what they did is actually copied the music from the actual game and then put it on that speakers over there.
Maybe.
And it sounds almost exactly the same.
It could be, or just a sound effect to some degree.
That's
Right, let's go. Let's have a look. We'll go down this way, I think. Straight on, boy. Oh, Jack Crabtree Engineering Works.
Okay, go take a look at that.
Let's have a look at that.
Is that the first ride on lawnmower?
Well, I doubt it. I think their ride on lawnmowers in these days were called horses.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'd have thought so. Let's just mind the puddles. It's very clever. They've got the sound effects going. They haven't necessarily got the machines going.
What do you think this
But they've got
is?
the sound effects to show
They
you.
even got a cobweb.
Even got a cobweb.
I don't know if that's like actually purposely made there, if they've accidentally put that there, or it's just actually a game. What's that be used for?
What would be that useful? I don't know, darling. It looks like you got. I think that would just be the main power plant, as it were, to power everything else. Look, because you got belts and pulleys coming off of this, going up there. You've got belts up here. Let's get the camera there. You've got belts around there, belts around there. So what you'd have is you'd have one major engine like this, and then that would work off all the other little engines and pulley systems. Very clever.
They got the classic old fire buckets.
And then you've got another load of systems here. You've got the pillar drill, which makes holes. That's a very.
And then a fire thing.
And then a planer, wood. Sorry, say again.
Look, there's a fire thing.
Fire buckets.
Classic fire bucket.
So these be full of sun, just in case there are fire.
I'm guessing that's a metal maker.
That's there you go. A planer. A planer does to flat surfaces what a lathe does to circular ones.
What's that?
Hey, a planer does to flat surfaces. I'm guessing it makes it bendy then.
Yeah, probably.
Answer in the comments. We're not entirely sure with that one. I would say it puts a curve into metal.
That's the biggest engine thing I've ever. Hey Dad, is this the world's biggest electric motor?
There's no electric motors.
That looks electric motor to me.
So you got this whacking great big what do you call it, machine that would come off of, I would guess, the water. I'm guessing this would be, that gully there would be full of water and that would use, steam engine. There you go. I was right. But yeah, so there's no electric here at all. There wasn't electric back then.
Wow.
So everything would be done by steam and water, so water and steam power. That's how everything would have been generated.
Wow.
So you can imagine it's probably quite dangerous as well.
Yeah.
When you think about it, you know.
But to be fair, with you and Teslas, you would keep saying they'll blow up. So
Say again,
you
sorry?
can't really say anything. So electric motor maybe not be the big idea either.
Well, electric's darn sight safer than steam.
Yes, it is.
Then you got Thomas Trevor, candle maker and tallow chandler. Tallow chandler? What
Never heard of tallow.
Is it tallow? I've heard of taro. I've not heard of tallow. We shall have a look. Quite clever as well, because they've got like little entrances into each of these places, but they've also got little exits, so it's quite nice. You can sort of go in one way and out the other.
And after that, you get something called tallow. You can take the ladle, pick it up, and fill it in the open box. Okay? With the leftover in 1900, nothing wasted, so they didn't just give it away. They put under here and squeeze the last bit of liquid. After that, they will get something look like.
Can I go in front of you?
And with these,
Can I go in front of
you
you?
can use the feed the pig.
Can I go in front of you? Thanks.
But don't worry, not anymore. So they are well treated. They don't have it as something like that. But in 1900, they have this. So 12 weeks. So when we get the tallows ready, animal is blocked ready. Now it's time to start with the candle making using the guillotine here. So the first thing you have to do is to put your cotton string here.
It's like a.
I don't know, I'll follow you.
Okay, I'm in then.
Didn't you think in that place where the candles made, that reminded me again of Harry Potter, how they were hanging from the start, from the roof?
Oh yeah, I see you going again. Open, it's open so we can go in.
Some guys there they have to like fun and like
Whoa, is this like woodwork?
we can have that.
God, it just proves how much the world's changed, doesn't it?
Say again?
You've just proved how much the world's changed.
Yeah, well this is it, you know.
I've got to admit, I wouldn't like to be in a coffin that's splattered with loads of different random paints.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing smells. Small coffin.
I think
But
you
look how they
like a belly fit, right?
look how they shape it. Where they cut the little notches out here, so the wood will bend.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they do it.
Yeah, but what's your point in that then? That wouldn't bend.
Say again, sorry?
That wouldn't bend.
Well, the back bit doesn't need to bend. It's the side bits that need to bend, isn't it?
Definitely an odd coffin. We've got
I wonder why, when you think about it, ow. I wonder why coffins are, where are you mate? Go in front of me. Why coffins are the shape they are. Because they're more hassle to build that way. Maybe it's to do with space, you know what I mean? Maybe people were,
So, is this a place?
I don't know, I'm following you.
Okay.
I wonder whether,
No way!
what?
Oh, classic farming equipment.
Yeah, classic farming equipment, you're right.
Yes, I gotta
I'm
say.
guessing this is horse stables, but they're not in at the moment, probably because they're carting people around in carts, I'm guessing.
So here's like the
No,
wooden
this
place.
is a sawmill.
Yeah. Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to mess with that thing if someone had that.
No.
And you've got a lawnmower, I'm gonna say.
No, that's a plough, isn't it?
Oh my god, it doesn't look anything like one. Apart from that little scoop over there.
That would have a man on the back with the handles and a horse on the front pulling it along.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it'd just be a man alone, but I did
You
thought
wouldn't
it
be
was
able
a
to
bit
do
long.
that just as a man.
But I say that was a bit long. And this is?
Hey?
This is
That looks like...
feeding or something?
I honestly don't know what that is.
That one's a horse and cart.
Yeah, that's a horse and cart thing. That's another horse. That looks like more... I think they're probably more like to carry like hay bales around and stuff, aren't they?
It's a hay bale kind of cart.
Yes.
I wonder how old you had to be in the Victorian days to drive one of them.
Oh, well, I don't know. To be honest, you kids were put to work, so, you know, you probably have people a lot younger than you'd think.
So 10?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Really? Really?
Oh gosh, yeah. There
Oh,
was,
so I could literally drive one of them. That'd be cool.
there were kids working as working in different things.
What's
as
this? Oh, that.
what?
I think this.
Oh yeah, sorry, go on. Yeah,
I don't
go.
know.
Yeah, there were kids working as like scallop chuckers and stuff like that. I think they were called, and they could be like 5 years old. You could be working.
I'm guessing this is what they had for the. I'm guessing this is where the teacher got their things for class.
No, so as I was saying, you could work at 5. So a lot of kids wouldn't go to school. But no, this is farrier stuff, isn't it? So this is stuff for horses. This is all the belts and stuff for horses. Look, that's a horse saddle thing there. Look.
Oh yeah. And there's a very luxurious golden one.
Yeah, it does look very posh, doesn't it?
Looks like a rich one would get one of them.
Yeah.
Look at the doorstop as well.
My legs.
That's very Victorian.
Oh, that does look very nice.
This would fit very well with Mum's house. It doesn't feel like Victorian since my mum literally lives something very much like
Should we
this.
have a look at the bakers?
Yeah, sure. Sold out.
Sold out. That's all right. Well, we can have a look.
Still open.
It's still open. We can have a look. See what's. Is it literally
Sold out or is it?
everything's gone?
Really?
Yes, it is. Everything's gone. Hello. You all right?
How are you?
Very good. Well, you can see why it's sold out. It smells very nice in here.
Does smell very baker.
Again, look at it, just how cool this is. So my great-granddad, your great-great-granddad, would have delivered for people who had this. Because he delivered their bread.
It's been like that when we had our products.
The one going around him.
It's the little one.
Oh, this one here. Oh, wow. I shall have a look at that.
I don't know if it's the size he would use, but that is a bread delivery.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm going to have a look at this. Well, he used a horse. I know he had a horse as well. So, yeah, because his horse... We might have to do that on a small day, maybe. A little Shetland pony. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Come on, there you go. Let's have a look at that little cart.
Oh my god, it's miniature.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's
So if you didn't have a horse, that's what you would do delivery
Well,
of bakery in.
That's what I kind of do with popcorn nowadays.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true, actually, when you think about
Apart from I think they pulled it this way, where we pull it that way now.
it. Either or, to be honest with you. But you're right, actually, to say that. It's
Hot dog stands.
similarities, isn't there?
Yeah, hot dog stands. What do we call it?
So then you got a little house, like a little old-fashioned house.
The doors are kind of modern for an old-fashioned house. Look at how clean they are.
Conserving the historic estate. Work is being carried out today to conserve some of the world's most significant industrial heritage within our care. As a charity, we rely on the support of visitors, donors and friends to help inspire future generations.
That's cool.
Excellent. Very
I'm
cool.
guessing this is where you take a look. Possibly. I don't know if it gets... No, I think you can take a look.
Yeah, estate office. Should we try there?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I think
Look at
the
this.
front
It's
was that way, darling.
another very similar thing.
Yeah? That way.
Yeah. Window.
Glad the weather's clear.
This doesn't look very Victorian either, the window. That just looks really modern.
No, that just shows you.
Oh, that smells Victorian. Oh, that's so
Well, that
Victorian.
does smell very
I'm guessing...
icky.
What is this? Is this like a school?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
There's a giant blackboard that makes you think it's a school.
Oh, it's a notice board, isn't it? I don't know. They said estate management, so maybe this was like a building where they managed the estate. You've got an office here. I guess.
With a bed. Why is there a bed in an office? That's detailed. That's detailed.
That is detailed, isn't it? The little fire going. There you go. I think, I suppose if you had to have security, then maybe that's why. Let's go past the whiffiness.
I think there might be. Just holding your breath. Can we go through here? I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
Doesn't look like it to
Let's
me.
not risk it for the biscuit.
Let's not risk it for the biscuit. So this is somebody obviously drawing.
How tall?
Plans.
How tall the desk?
Well, if you're drawing, it's probably a better height, actually.
Okay, I
It
mean,
wouldn't be allowed to sit on the job.
really?
Yeah.
Why?
Victorian ages were tough times, mate.
Why can't you sit?
Say again?
It's not going to do much, is it?
Yeah, it's just funny
If anything,
ideas and attitudes, really.
if anything, you might have to do more because you're going to be more relaxed.
You think that, but... Let's go down here.
And why do they have a chair then?
Hey?
Why did they have a chair then?
Well, in the office they had a chair, not in the... it'll probably be like...
No, they had one in there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it was a very tall chair. What's this?
I don't know.
It's up. Well, let's take a look. Hands on.
Hands-on activity. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, possibly have to pay for it, so maybe not.
So then we've got the ironworks, the big ironworks. Oh, we've got some piggies.
Real ones? They've actually got real piggies.
Yep, real pigs. It's not like Disney, they're not animated.
They are real pigs, and they are really enjoying
And they're
themselves.
really enjoying themselves in the muckiness.
Yes. Is that guy eating the dirt?
Well, they kind of snuffle around it, don't they? Kind of...
That one looks
Was
like
it Lisa said off of
Clarkson's farm.
Clarkson's Farm, they kind of truffle around it, they kind of snout around.
That one just looks like it licked it though, because it
Yeah,
moved dirt.
It does look like it just kind of enjoys.
And this is a
dirt.
chicken.
And then we've got the little
Now
chickens.
that's how you know how it looks like Clarkson's farm, because there's one doing this with his legs.
And one sticking his bum right in the air.
I think he's proud to be here, chicken.
It's a huge ironworks building.
Oh god, it goes deeper, because look, there's underground as well.
Yeah.
There's a giant chimney over there.
So yeah, well, so every time you whinge about going to school and whinge about how tough life is, just
You
think,
always just think, oh, if only I could be in the Victorian times.
yeah, you'd have been working for 5 years by now,
I would not be liking to do
and you'd
that.
be earning like pennies.
What?
Yeah, you wouldn't be earning much either,
Then why would he do it?
because you kind of had to, because all the pennies help, and like your family would be poor, and you'd want to be help. You'd have to help them pay for food and stuff like that. So you just had to
I mean, if you
help
didn't,
out.
and if you didn't,
You'd probably get beatings from your family.
that's not really fair.
That's just how it was.
Danger, keep out. Is that real or?
Yes.
I still want to take it out. I still want to take a look.
So you can see all this sort of big, scary machinery. So imagine little kids running around, getting little bits out of the machines and crawling under the machines. While they were going, they'd be crawling under the machines.
That the big problem with that is
Well, loads of kids would die.
really, it's dying. This.
Oh, yeah.
Then why don't they do it?
Because unfortunately, back then, the attitude towards health and safety and,
It's nothing.
whether you should look after kids and whether you should think about these things didn't really exist.
Yeah, but why would you even do it? I'd rather get whipped than do that.
Well,
Is that a swing? I see a swing.
there is a sort of Victorian swing going on.
Okay, that's an awesome, very dangerous looking swing.
And then you've got this sort of castle-y sort of thing. What's this? Blists Hill Blast Furnace. Oh, right, okay, these are furnaces.
This is a furnace.
Right, there we go, I'm going to read it. As an employer, Mr. Anstis, I think it is, was on good terms with his work people. Don't drop the camera. He knew them by their names and generally had a joke, a kind word, or a cheerful recognition of each. So the Blast Hill furnaces were built in 1832 and around 1840 by the Madeley Wood Company, run by the Anstis family. The furnaces were 15 meters in height, and in their heyday, several hundred people worked here making pig iron.
Pig iron.
Grief.
Did I hear that correctly? Pig
Teams
iron.
of men poured coke. Don't know what that would be, some sort of substance obviously, limescale and iron ore into the top of the furnaces from the charging platform on the back. These raw materials were transformed transformed in the furnace into molten iron and a waste product called slag. Engines continue blasted air into the furnace to keep these fires burning at temperatures of 1,300 degrees C. That's incredible. These teams work continuously, 12-hour shifts all year round to keep the furnaces going. The workers remove the molten iron and slag from the base of the in a process known as tapping.
Wow.
Good grief, that must have been
So
hard
we'll take a look at these weird things.
well, we can have a look at everything, darling.
This is going to be painful on the back for you. Most likely.
I'm not going on one.
I'm about to say, I bet you're not really going to
I'm
do
not
it.
going on it, mate.
Is that? How is that? Oh, it's like rowing it.
So it's basically, it's like an old fairground, what an old fairground used to be like, again, back in the Victorian times.
And the old fairgrounds still don't have their... What's it?
So yeah, you'd have these sort of rides. Although to be honest with you, I've seen these at fairgrounds in Gloucestershire where
Oh yeah, I can imagine
live.
it. Let's see what these are like. Look, there's the spinny ride.
I'll tell you what, should we go up there and walk round? And
Okay,
then we can go down that way. So if you go on.
can you go on?
No, because you're on the camera.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's boring.
So where do I go?
Just go up and around,
Okay.
finding the puddles as best you can.
Yeah.
Doing a dance as he goes. So you got the coconut shy.
So now do I go? I go this way. Correct, Amanda, I go this way,
That's
right?
right, just go round. And then you got this is darts, I think, and throwing balls.
Here comes the jump. Hey. Look at that, it's a classic ball game.
Yeah, you got to throw the balls through the
I'm surprised
the
they would
holes.
have that and that around here.
what?
Those things, those two things.
That's a banging.
A heck of a lot.
Some annoying child's got shot.
Don't say that.
Hey,
Don't say that. People are going to be judgy.
what? Judge me for saying it?
Yeah.
I think everybody can relate to annoying children. So like another massive steam engine there, which had been running off the water.
I'd be running off the city. Well, the town, wouldn't it?
Well, that'd be running a lot, wouldn't it? Think about it. It would be, yeah, it would be running a lot.
Okay, I've got to take a look at that.
Yeah.
I want to see how deep that goes. That's got to go deep. That's gonna go deep.
I see. I don't know if it would have been working off the water because there's no paddles or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
It's got gullies as if there would be water
Yeah, that's what
there,
I'm saying. It's weird, isn't it?
but there's no paddles, which I don't quite understand.
Maybe they pay their children just to jump on it and use the momentum.
Maybe, I don't know. Let's go in here. What's in here then? It's fascinating. So yeah, you sort of think how far we've come.
There
So
is
this
water.
David and Simpson beam blowing engines, apparently. So that's what it is.
You know, there's only one thing that doesn't stick with the illusion. That can down there that says Sprite.
It's a shame people don't look after places, isn't it?
And this is... What is this?
That's a boat. I'll tell you what that is. We're going in the wrong way. Let's go around this way.
Oh, I see. Look, there's a pulley over there that comes over there. There's
If we
another
go-
gear that's been straight.
Here, so you've got the spree, S-P-R-Y, spree. I guess this would be called. Oh, that's cool. It's got the little thing, pokey thing that goes inside the building. So I'm
Really?
guessing that shows you like the depth. That shows you like the depth of the water. And you've got look at that's the anchor. Right, let's
It's
go and have
a
a
big
look.
anchor. It's actually kind of small compared to the boat.
Say again.
In a way, it's kind of small compared to the boat.
The anchor. It is small. You're right. It looks smaller than you think it would be.
God,
So
look at the
this is-
size of that.
Good gosh.
How many people could you probably hold on this?
Well, this would have been more for shipping goods than people, I'd have thought. Got a whacking great big mast.
How could you fit anything on that? Is there
Look at all the hole. So see where those boards of wood are there? They would have gone right the way across. So underneath those, that would have been filled with, I don't know, whatever they were hauling. It might tell us.
what would power this? Sails?
Say again?
Would that be the sail?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, hey look, we've even got an elevator for older people. Well, I think it might.
Well, that's a very good point, actually. Yeah, got
I
an
think
elevator there for
I think it used to be working.
disabled users, which is good.
But yeah, they
So
didn't
they'd-
do it on this
they'd
giant
use-
spiral staircase.
They'd use the River Severn to transport goods, and the Severn Trow.
How long does the River 7 go on for?
River Severn's quite big. Life on board.
Oh my god.
Most trows sailed with a captain and 2 crew members. Yeah, so there's only 3 of them in total. A trow started at a young age in 1984, hailing of Frampton near us, Gloucester, Frampton, just down the road. Was a ship's boy on the Spray when he was only 13. Life aboard was intensely physical, and watermen had to be highly skilled to deal with the conditions of the river. Even the Navy respected their ability. Wow.
You know, I just realised, look at the size of that rudder.
Yes.
How many people would have to pull that once though?
Well, you'd have thought a couple, wouldn't you? Because that is big.
Yeah, but at the same time, going through water isn't actually that hard to turn a rudder.
Well, it depends on the conditions, doesn't it? If you've got like wind and what have you. Blustering around. Wow. So that's what it looked like back in the day.
What? Is that actually the same one?
Yeah, that's a painting of the same boat.
Look at the size of that rudder. It also measures the...
And it also has the
Oh, it does not feel nice to look down, by the way, Dad. Oh.
Also, interestingly,
Oh.
have a look at the way they spelled Gloucester. If you can see it through there. Was that? Oh, yeah, it's Gloster. That's not how Gloucester's spelled now.
How? How's it spelled now?
Glou. Gloucester, isn't it? So Gloucester.
Can't believe it. Victorians can write better than us.
Which just shows you again how it's changed. I don't know why it's changed, but it's
Yeah,
changed.
it's kind of stupid in a way why it changed. It was perfectly good this way.
Be interesting to know why it changed. Oh, my legs.
Maybe they just want their lesson of us. Also, Dad, have you
Say again.
realised?
Sorry, go on.
See? Look, there's another thing pulling that one that pulls that one. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe...
And they've got the pistons there. Hang on, maybe it's got pistons here. It's incredible.
Maybe they just want
Yeah,
to...
so that pulls that up and down, which pulls that up and down, which makes that piston go. Good grief. And then you've got another piston behind it. So you've got one wheel drives 4 pistons. That's quite impressive, actually, when you think about it. My ugly bug, sorry. That's cool, that boat, wasn't it?
It's like a river that's flowing using the currents from
Yes.
nowhere. Where is it coming from?
It's the wind. Right, let's go back up to this fairground. Theo wanted to have a look back at the fairground, see what he thinks. Now, so here we are in this dining barn, I guess you'd call it, just inside from the swings and what have you. And we thought we'd have, well, I'm having a coffee. Let's pop this down, and then you can see our ugly mugs. Here we are. Let's lift the camera up a little bit. Oh no, that's down. There we go. Ooh.
And I'm having a classic cherry cola.
Classic cherry cola.
I think I'm going to give it a try already.
Go on then.
Better than the one now.
Really?
Well, it's got a slight aftertaste though.
I reckon that's done with how they used to do cola in the old days. Is they used to use a cola flavouring and soda water, and I think what you can taste there is a slight sodary water. I think that's what it is. And we've also bought ourselves, or I say we bought ourselves, I bought us, because he doesn't ever buy me anything. Cake! Bakewell cake. Oh, and I've got a coffee in a very non-Victorian cup.
What a Victorian cup look like?
Well, it wouldn't be made of that, would it? Right, so look at the cake. Bakewell cake
You can taste the batter in the Battenberg.
is...
What? What?
You can taste the batter in the Battenberg.
Yeah.
There is no batter. I suppose cake batter, maybe? I don't know. He wins. Right then, we're going to enjoy these, and then we'll grab you for when we go out again.